This is Ben from Goatwhore, and you're colliding with Yell Magazine.
Congratulations on the great response for Blood for the Master.
Thanks. Yeah.
What sets this album apart from previous Goatwhore albums?
It's just, I think it's just another part of the evolution of Goatwhore. You know, it's how we are as a band, how we're growing, evolving as a band, and you know, we have the drummer's been in the band since A Haunting Curse, so that's 3 records now. And the way him and Sammy work together is just, you know, you get to these points where you have members and the way they click together and the way they work together.
Right.
And then, like, we have a new bass player on this record that wasn't on previous records. He kind of came into the fold a little bit after Carving Out the Odds of God came out. And he does a good job too, man. He was in another band with Sammy called Ritual Killer, and he kind of fell into place as well. So, you know, it's like the chemistry sometimes, just, it sits right, you know, and the way everything's rolling right now, the chemistry is just at that point, you know. So I think that there's more to evolve to. And when we write, when we do things, we don't put a pressure on our back or let people put pressures on our back about, oh, the last record was this. Oh, well, what are you going to do now? Oh, you only have this much time. We do everything at our own pace. We procrastinate sometimes, you know, but overall we like to do things and we like to put things out that we enjoy. You know, we're not like on this quest to find the better thing or anything like that. We're finding the thing that we like to do. Like when we go into a live setting and play, well, we enjoy playing it. We don't want to go out there and put together something that we think fans might like, but we don't really enjoy playing. So we kind of throw it together like that, and that's how it comes off.
Okay. And on Blood, there's, me personally, I hear a lot of influences, and it could be that chemistry that you were talking about between the members. But I hear like some thrash.
No, there's definitely
some hardcore punk on there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you go back through Goatwhore, there's always been little elements of things. I mean, it's basically, it was basically like a complete Celtic Frost worship scenario from the beginning, you know, and it just evolved into everything. But then we added things that we've all been influenced by: old thrash metal, old death metal, old grindcore, old punk stuff, and things like that. So all those things are starting to come out even more, you know, because within a genre, you know, you have so many different little stemmed off branches, and that you grew up with, you know, and then sometimes you get to a point as you're getting a little older where there's so much things coming out, and you're just like, you're fed up with everything just constantly coming out, and you kind of go back to the older stuff. And with today's era too, is like, we're not really doing anything like new or anything like that, but we are reinventing or recreating an older style and doing it to our own kind of taste. So, and then we're adding different things to it and stuff like that. So, you know, we have like elements of like old Judas Priest, you know, old Venom, Bathory, old like punk, crust punk, hardcore, grind stuff. So that all kinds of fits into it, you know, and then we just kind of play with it from there and piece it all together.
What was your preferred genre as a kid?
I liked all kinds of genres when I was a kid, man. I listened to anything from...
No?
No, not really.
Okay.
Well, we're talking about like more like, you know, hardcore metal, things like that. I listened to Motorhead when I was a kid. I listened to the Dead Kennedys. I listened to Cryptic Slaughter. I listened to Black Flag. I listened to Dark Angel. You know, I listened to all those things. I didn't really have... I got to a point maybe when I was like... When the death metal thing kind of kicked off, I got really involved in the death metal a lot. But then it was like kind of like I had blinders on and I was really into death metal. And then I kind of got out of that. I still listen to death metal, but I was like kind of trapping me just in that world where I needed to open up to all the other things that I had before. I used to like skateboard when I was young, so that's how I got turned on to things like the Dead Kennedys and bands like that as well. So, Suicidal Tendencies, of course, you know, Excel, you know, I mean the list. There's so many bands. It's funny because people ask you, you know, what bands did you listen to in the past? And when you get questioned that in an interview, you're just kind of like, all right, you're going through it. And then when you're sitting around talking with friends, you're just spewing them all out like it's nothing. I play Sammy plays a bit of PS3. I play it when I get time. My time's pretty crunched.
What do you play?
I really like the God of War games.
Okay.
I like the NHL, EA Sports, like 2012 and stuff like that. I've been playing with Rob Barrett from Cannibal Corpse. He's pretty good.
Okay.
My skills have kind of lacked a lot over the years.
Any zombie games?
Not really, you know. I don't really get a lot of time, so my focus was just like the God of War games a lot.
Okay. Okay. You have, however, hinted at a headlining fall tour. Is anything?
I did, but we got an offer to do something. I can't really say nothing right now, but the whole headlining thing will evolve into something.
Okay.
So we're gonna work on that. We just got offered a pretty cool tour in our eyes as far as like as a main support for the fall. So we'll be doing that. I can't say.
Okay.
I can't say. I can't say. I don't want to say it, you know.
Okay.
And then probably something, you know, in the early part of 2013, and then from there we would work out like a headlining run and everything.
Okay. If you could sleep with Marilyn Monroe as a vampire, a zombie Playboy bunny, or Rosie O'Donnell, who would you fuck?
I think a zombie Playboy bunny would be the slickest.
That would be cool, huh?
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe vampire, Rosie O'Donnell. Whoever picks that one, I want to know who picks that so I can find them and like.
The Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah. Yeah, the zombie Playboy bunny. Would she be missing a limb?
If you would like.
And would she have like worm infestation?
Megan somewhere.
You know, kind of like the Cannibal Corpse thing, the worm infestation, possibly. You know.
If you're into that, sure.
I don't know if I'm really into it, but I'm just trying to see. Okay, what would be unique about it, if anything? So.
Essentially, the zombie's pretty down.
Yeah. I guess if you wanted to, you know, you could always heat her up if she was too cold. So. Yeah. Because I mean, in all reasoning, she's dead, and so you just be like, put her in the oven for a little while, and then getting her a little warmed up for everything. You know, she might be a little too cold. You know, it might not work. The magic might not be there. But then what else too would be which Playboy bunny would be the zombie too? So many years to go back on. So many choices. Man, I think you'd have to get Hugh Hefner in here. You know?
Playboy bunny zombie.
That would be unique. I don't know. Marilyn Monroe's cool, but I think there's other ones that would be far interesting. You know.